Yeah, so like Sherb said, I think the last couple opens, this has been probably one of the most frustrating movements for people because at some point you are not fatigued enough where you can't press yourself out and you think you're all the way locked out, but your just heels are below a line that you set at the beginning or you might have been in a better position. So what we're gonna do now is just kind of go over a couple things I think is gonna help you guys get into the best positions you can. So that way, at the end of the day, your feet are as high up as we can, or your heels are as high up as we can, and getting over our line. So the first thing we're just gonna talk about is this hand placement. His hand placement is gonna be close enough to the wall, pretty much as close as his hands are gonna let him, where he's gonna still be able to carry a tripod at the bottom, but we're looking to him to get as close to the wall and is in a straight line with his body. So the closer he is to the wall, the higher his feet are gonna be up. The further he is and the more angle he has here, the lower his heel's gonna go down. So go ahead and kick up, sure. Just watch where he places his hands. The better your mobility of your shoulders you have, the closer you're gonna be able to do. But as he's in here, his butt is squeezed, his core is tight, he's in a straight line. His toes are pointing down, acting like there's a string to his shin, and he's at his highest point he can get. Can you show me a broken position a little bit? Broken position, his butt's gonna be on the wall. Look how much, we just lost probably 2 inches. For sure, that's a lot. And you can come down. That's everything, yeah. But no, you saw immediately when his butt went against the wall in that broken position here, how his feet completely just come right down, okay? So the next thing we're gonna work on, as Sherb goes up, he's gonna kick up into a good position, because remember, I did this multiple times throughout the open. When you kick up, if my feet don't start above the line, that doesn't start my rep. I can go down and have a good rep and it's a no rep, but your feet have to start above the line. So every time he's gonna kick up, he's gonna go into that good position, being actively tight and trying to put his body into a straight line. So he's gonna go ahead and kick up. As he lowers himself, he's lowering himself. Notice where his head goes. He's creating a triangle between his hands and his head, okay? This allows him to, when his head comes, his butt's gonna be on the wall, his knees are driving out like a squat. Can you show me a bad kip? Where his knees dump forward. Do you notice exactly what happened? The minute his knees dump forward, his butt comes off the wall, and when he kicks, instead of kicking up with the wall, not into the wall, he kicks away from it and it drags him off. We've all had reps where you go kick, drive, and all of a sudden you're pressing away and you can't even find the wall with your heels. Okay, so he's gonna show you one more time. He's gonna come down, he's creating a triangle here. His butt, his head goes first. If you watch him come down, his head touched first. Yep, so watch him. His head's gonna touch, then his butt touches. This is the only time my butt touches the wall. Now he's gonna drive his knees out, his feet stay within his heels, and when he kicks and drives, he's kicking up with the wall, and notice exactly what happens here. Can you show me a rep where you kind of like let your heels dig into the wall? You kick into the wall? Yeah. Look how much harder that happened. Like, look how much harder that was, excuse me. He had to drive his feet, you can come down. He had to drive his feet, all this friction. He used all that energy, that good kip, that hip drive, and he's just wasting it against the wall. Okay? Lastly, one more, I'm gonna need another one. Look where his head placement, or where his stare is at the top of his rep. So ready? Good rep, comes down, good. He's looking straight across the room. If he looks down, boom. Here's this, and eventually rep of a rep of a rep. This gets worse and worse and worse. Now my butt's on the wall, and I lost 3 inches again up here. And I'm getting no rep, and you're like, why? My arms are locked out, everything's locked out, and I'm getting no rep, okay? So things to think of it piece by piece. When I kick up, I'm in a straight line. I'm really driving my toe to my shin. As I lower myself, I'm really trying to create this tripod. And again, the closer I get to the wall, the better off I'm gonna be. So kind of feel your way around there. As I bring my knees, so my head touches first and my butt touches, okay? I drive my knees out, my feet stay within my hips. I use that big hip drive. It's a kick, and then I press and immediately back down, and I'm staying tight in my core in a straight line. Rep off like 3 of them. Give us a little speed. Good. 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 Okay. So the final thing I'm gonna talk about, time and retention. I know it is tough when you're having to reach up your heels to get above the line, so you're kind of like pressing, but for someone like Sherb that is getting above the line every time, and your judge is yes, good. Notice he's not wasting any time here, not any time at the bottom. He's not coming to the bottom, losing all this tension. He comes down, his head touches, his butt touches, he coils up, and he goes right back for it. These are hard enough as it is. If I'm pausing at different spots and all this, we're not looking for that. So that's where we're looking for the right placement with your hands, the tripod with your head, everything to give you the perfect like mixture of balance and just like coordination coming down. So that way every time you kick up, it's a good smooth up with the wall, and I'm not kicking out, my feet coming around, anything like that. Okay? Cool. You ready to try some? What was your favorite part? The 2-inch part with Sherb? That was pretty good. That was good. That was good. I was happy with myself with that comment.